Hi students, today we are going to learn how to do the estimation. We are going to learn about estimation. Before we go to estimation, we need to know first how to do rounding off. Without doing rounding off, we cannot do the estimation. That is why before going to do the estimation or before estimation, we should do the rounding off. Then we'll go to the estimation. First we will learn rounding off to the nearest 10. For that, first we have a scale. We have a scale. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. This is the scale. 0 to 4. Round off to 0. 6 to 10. Round off to 10. Between 4 and 6 there is 5. This 5 is equidistant to 0 and 10. Okay. This 0 to 5, how much distance is there? That same distance is there from 5 to 10. So 5 round off to 10. You understand? This is the scale. In this 0 to 10 I have marked 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From 0 to 4, whatever is there, that round off to 0. From 6 to 10, round off to 10. Between 4 and 6 there is 5. This 5 is equidistant to 0 and 10. So 5 round off to 10. Now example, a number I take 32. This 32 we have to round off to the nearest 10. For that we have to see first in ones place which digit is there. That we have to see. This is the digit that we have to round off. So here 2 is less than 5. So 2 round off to 0. So 32 round off to 30. And I have taken example 32. 32 we have to round off to the nearest 10. For that we have to see the first digit that is in ones place. That digit we have to see. That is 2 here. 2 is less than 5. 2 is less than 5. So 2 round off to 0. So 32 round off to 30. Another example, 46. 46 we have to round off to the nearest 10. For that again we have to see in ones place. When you want to round off to the nearest 10, we have to see in ones place which digit is there. Okay. So here 46, in 46, 6 is the in ones place. So 6 is greater than 5. 6 is greater than 5. So 6 round off to 10. So 46 round off to 50. Once again, I'll tell you, we are going to learn today rounding off to the nearest 10. For that we have a scale here. 0 to 10 I have marked. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 0 to 4, whatever is there, that will round off to 0. From 6 to 10, whatever is there, that round off to 10. Then between 4 and 6 there is 5. You may think, what about 5? This 5 is equidistant to 0 and 10. So 5 round off to 10. Now here I have taken one example, that is 32. This 32 we have to round off to the nearest 10. When you want to round off to the nearest 10, we have to see first in ones place which digit is there. That is what we have to round off. So in ones place here in 32, 2 is in ones place. So 2 is less than 5. So 2 round off to 0. See here, 2 is less than 5, before 5. So I have told you in scale, whatever is still 4, from 0 to 4, that round off to 0. So here 2 is nearer to the 0. Okay. So 2 round off to 0. You understand? So 32 round off to 30. Next number is 46. In 46, 6 is in ones place. So 6 is nearest to the 10. 6 is greater than 5. So 6 round off to 10. So 46 round off to 50. Now we are going to do estimate each of the following products by rounding off each number to the nearest tens. Read this again. Estimate each of the following products. Here the word is given products. That means we have to do multiplication. After doing multiplication, we get the product. You understand? So this is to do with multiplication. After getting the products, by rounding off, how to do the multiplication after doing the rounding off. Okay. Once again, estimate each of the following products by rounding off each number to the nearest tens. That means there are some numbers given. These numbers first we have to round off to the nearest 10. Then we have to do the multiplication. After doing multiplication, we get the product. So here 37 into 22. The first question is 37 into 22. Both the numbers we have to do the rounding off. So first we will do 37. 37. Here in ones place 7 is there. So 7 is greater than 5. So 7 round off to 10. So 37 round off to 40. 37 round off to 40. So first 37 we did rounding off. Then we have to do 22. 22. Here 2 is less than 5. So 2 round off to 0. So 22 round off to 20. Understand? Now what answer we got here after doing rounding off? With that we have to do the multiplication. That means 4. We have to write first 37 into 22 is equal to 40 into 20. So 40 into 20 we have to do the multiplication. 40 into 2 we have to do the multiplication. Here I will write 40 into 20. Now instead of doing 40 into 20, it is easy for us to do here 1 0, 20 has 1 0, 40 has 1 0. Okay, we will leave this 2 zeros and then we'll multiply 4 into 2. So 4 into 2, 4 2s are 8. Then these two zeros we will put in front of this 8. Then we get the answer 800. This is easy way of doing multiplication instead of doing 40 into 20. Once again I will explain. Estimate each of the following products by rounding off each number to the nearest tens. In this question what it says here, there are two numbers given. These two numbers first we have to round off to the nearest 10, then do the multiplication and find the product. So here the first question is 37 into 22. We have to do the rounding off first and then do the multiplication. First we round off to 37, round off to 40. Why? Because 37, 7 is in ones place, that 7 is greater than 5. So 7 round off to 10. Remember the scale. So 37 round off to 40. Now here 22. 2 is less than 5. So 2 round off to 0. So 22 round off to 20. Now after getting this answer, that 40 and 20, we have to do the multiplication. Instead of 37 into 22, 40 into 20. So 40 into 20 is equal to 800. How we got easily? Instead of multiplying 40 into 20, both the zeros I left it and 4 and 2 I multiplied. 4 2s are 8. After doing that multiplication, 4 2s are 8. Then put both the zeros in front of 8. Then we got the answer 800. If you have doubt, is it correct or not? Then you can do this way also. 0 zeros are 0, 0 4s are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 4s are 8. 0 as it is, 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, then 8 as it is. So 800 here we got. So both the answers are correct. Now the next one is 23 into 18. 23 into 18. So first we have to round off this 23. So let's write 23. 23, this 3 is in ones place. So we have to see that 3 is less than 5. So 3 round off to 0. So 23 round off to 20. The next number is 18. 18. In 18, 8 is in ones place. So 8 is greater than 5. So 8 round off to 10. So 18 round off to 20. Now here both are 20s. So 23 into 18 is equal to 20 into 20. Here also we will do the same. 2 2s are 4. Instead of multiplying 20 into 20, we will do this way. 2 2s are 4. 4 and then both the zeros. 1, 2. These two zeros will put in front of 4. So 400 is the answer. What we have to do? 23 into 18. This is what we have to do the multiplication after doing rounding off. 23 and 18. First we have to round off to the nearest tens. Then we have to do the multiplication. So 23 3 is in ones place. The 3 is less than 5. So 3 round off to 0. So 23 round off to 20. Then 18. 18 in 18, 8 is in ones place, so 8 is greater than 5, so 8 round off to 10. So 18 round off to 20. So now we have to do the multiplication 23 into 18. So instead of doing this, we have, after rounding off what we got, that we have to do the multiplication. So 2 2s are 4 and then we put both the zeros in front of 4. So we got the answer 400. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Press the bell icon to stay tuned.